Hey Rob, so you're probably seeing the title of this video and thinking something like, you're either thinking like, oh, there's plenty of reasons why, and here they are. Or you're thinking something like, what? What do you mean? Why are you asking that? Like, of course I do, kind of thing. I don't know what your reaction would be as soon as you heard that question, but I guess bear with me, I'll get to the point of what I'm trying to get at, but I don't know how long, if this will fit in the 4 minutes. It should. I don't think it's super long. But dialing back a little bit, Friday we had one of Nami's friends, Udara, come visit. She's gone to Disneyland yesterday and today on my time, so that would be Saturday and Sunday, but she came Friday. It was like a cheaper way for her to spend the night. Essentially, she didn't have to get a hotel, and she could come see Nami and meet me, who she hadn't met, but she came up for Nami in Disneyland. Because they're really good friends, long-time friends and whatnot. But the reason this is even relevant is we were kind of chatting through like broken Japanese. We went to dinner, had a great time, came home, and Nami was taking a shower at this point, and we decided to kind of play some card games and stuff, just to maybe take a little bit of the, not intensity, like I could sit there and just have a face-to-face conversation, but it's just like a little bit less pressure. We can kind of play some cards and still talk. But a little bit less like, all right, what are we going to talk about? So we were doing that. And my translation might be poor, but one of the questions she asked me was like, "Chinami nan desu ki?" Or something along those lines, which means like, why do you like Nami? Which is like, I think I always like, my immediate reaction is like, I think I take it the wrong way. I'm like, oh, like, of course I like Nami. And she's asking like why I have interest in her, and so like giving me a chance to like explain what it is that I love about her. But I feel like, I think she said something along the lines of like, what's the one reason or like the biggest thing you like? But I've noticed a lot of Japanese people like will ask this specific question, which I love the question. I think it's super interesting. Like in the US, I feel like I can't think of somebody. I guess a couple people have asked me something along those lines, but I don't feel like it's as common, and I feel like it's a good question that gets immediately to like your root feelings of how you feel about someone. Of like, why do you like them? It's like, well, it's gonna come clear if you do or you don't. But anyways, I've left myself very little time. I think I've probably said this answer before, but I want to tell you, the answer I gave her and the answer I fully agree with, and there are so many that definitely won't fit in this next minute that I've given myself, but it's just how nice and considerate and selfless. That's not one answer, but my immediate answer is she is incredibly kind. I say that to say, going on, she never thinks solely about herself. She remembers small details about other people that consistently baffle me that she will even remember, and they can be about really important things or really small things, and it just means so much when someone does that for you. And she doesn't think about herself. She's always doing things for other people, myself included, probably me more than a lot of other people. And she's just such a kind and selfless woman that it's impossible not to love her. So that is the very quick version of why I love my wife. So then I was going to ask you, why do you love your wife? Love you, Rob.